So there is maybe an elephant in the room, maybe not, but a lot of knitting patterns are boring. I don't know if that's a hot take. It probably is. I only just started knitting at the beginning of 2025. Before that, I was a crocheter. And as we know, crochet is super expansive, super diverse, super versatile. So people literally do anything and everything with crochet. I'm actually going to take my glasses off because they're dirty. And I found myself looking for patterns and finding a lot of the same thing. Now, I know a lot of you are going to come for me and be like, oh, it's about the details. The details are different. Yes, it's a sweater. Yes, it's a top. But there's like slightly different details in the way that the construction is and in the way that the finishing, or little details here and there, like how the shape of the armpits, the shape of the neckline, stuff like that. And I have to say, it's still the same. And I'm not saying that to say that boring is necessarily bad. When I say boring, I just mean that a lot of them are the same basics. And even more than that, I mostly see people knitting these things in very neutral. Everyone's knitting in the same color. Like everyone's knitting in beige. And I hate to say it, but I know that knitting has been around for a while. People have been, a lot of these patterns I'm looking at are not even new, but it really is giving conservative. It really is giving Gilead to me. And I know this is probably, as like a new knitter, you guys are going to be like, shut up. But I just have to say, this is how I feel. It's my personal opinion. I'm not saying that I wouldn't knit any of those things because we all need basics. We all need neutrals. But I don't even see people stepping out in the realm of color. At least I don't see most people. Now, my personal Instagram is full of people who don't knit basics, who have a little bit more elevated basics, or they use more color in their work. And that's what I like to see, because even changing the color of a lot of these things would really pique my fancy, if you will. So I'm not saying this to rag on any creators. You will absolutely see me make something basic and a neutral color. But I just feel like a lot of the patterns that you guys are so excited about, or that I see people like, oh, this is what I'm knitting for the fall. And again, we all need staple pieces. We all need basics. But it's just all that I see. It's all that I see. And I've seen that people have done it over and over and over again. Like individual creators have done it over and over again. And a lot of the people that I see doing very, very creative things, they aren't pattern designers. They're more artists, or maybe they sell their clothes rather than actually sell the patterns, which is totally fine. So that being said, I do want to share 5 patterns for the fall that I think aren't as basic. They can be staple pieces. They're a little bit more elevated, a little bit more fun, just a little bit more creative, a little bit more sexy, less conservative, less Gilead, if you will. So yeah, number 1 is going to be the Ronti sweater, which I have on right now. I just finished a sweater. It was my first knit sweater. I literally haven't even done all the finishing on it. You can see the ends hanging off, but I don't care because I love this sweater so much. And it was a super easy make. I will say this sweater is designed by Ronti Studios, and she has a bunch of really, really, really cool patterns, in my opinion. Like, she is someone who is doing something unique. Even if the techniques have been around for a while, I haven't seen any other patterns like hers personally. And if you know someone else who does similar designs or like in that realm, please comment down below and let me know. Another one of her patterns that I have to plug is the Romanesco sweater. This is so dope. I can't wait to make this. It's very textured, and I love to see like texture, and I get that can be probably hard to do. Like, this sweater gets its texture from using huge needles. The Romanesco sweater, I have the pattern, haven't really looked at it too much, but I absolutely will be making that. So that's 1 and 2. Number 3 is going to be the Tide and True Tank by Starcross Knits. I love Starcross Knits. This so far is the only pattern that I've bought, but I plan on buying honestly all of her patterns. But I think this one is perfect for fall and winter as a layering piece. And even in the pattern, she suggests that while she makes her version with a cotton yarn, that you can actually make your version with a wool yarn to make it a little bit warmer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use, I think, Drops Nepal to make it, and probably remake it in cotton as well. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. I'm taking some medication that causes shortness of breath. So if it sounds like I've been running a marathon, that is why. Okay. Okay, so number 4 is going to be Like Knit and the Silhouette Wrap. This is a new pattern. It might be her newest pattern. And this one is a basic, I think. I would count this as basic, but I just think it's so cute and versatile. And again, perfect for the winter, for the fall as a layering piece. And she does it in a really pretty pink color, at least the one that she has up on her Instagram. She's probably made plenty of more. But I really, really, really like this and will be making it. I did buy the pattern. And number 4, I don't even know what number I said just now. That was number 4. Now I'm on number 5. Oh my gosh. Can't count, just like a crocheter. So number 5 is going to be the Ambala cardigan / Ambala top by Feminit. Feminit has like a ton of super, super cute patterns. They're definitely beating the basic allegations, beating the Gilead allegations for sure. The Ambala one is a fun color work. I also have this pattern, the cardigan one, and I plan on making it. They do suggest a wool. It's obviously perfect for the fall and winter. Obviously I have to put a cardigan on here. And that'll be the last one for this video. But if you want more, please let me know. I have a ton of patterns in my stash. I have a ton of designers that I follow that I think are absolutely amazing that I'd be happy to recommend. If you want something a little bit more 30 and flirty, a little bit more 20 something in your wardrobe rather than, some of these basics. Again, no shade, no tea. All I'm saying is just these are some patterns that are a little different. Not that any of those are bad. I will make some of them. You will see me making some, but they're just a little basic in my opinion. So like and comment down below what you think. I'm sorry if I'm hurting anyone's feelings. Just let me know what you think and comment designers that you may know of again. So thank you guys. Bye.